Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication did not work for me. Modern medication.
Well, hello.
Good day, my friends. This is Mercy TV, and another day in COVID quarantine. So we're going to take off our masks and talk with you. Hopefully you'll send good thoughts to Henry Turner, who written the opening song, Modern Medication Doesn't Work for Me. We're talking about the benefits of cannabis and how it helps the body in its organs, your organs, and pain.
Yeah, everybody should be sending Henry all the, emails and all the, things that they can, because Henry's the one that, wrote that song, and, they're going through all that bad weather and stuff, and, Henry did a lot,
Yeah.
and gosh, he needs the love. We need to send Henry the love, and him and his family's going through it too.
Yep.
And
Not going through terrible disaster like other people in that neighborhood has.
well, and all of the things we're doing, it's serious, yeah, this pandemic, and he's dealing with it too, and the medicine is what we're talking about, and the medicine is real, and that's what we're all doing, and it's what we do, and we know it's good, and the medicine works, and that's what we're talking about, and that's what the show is, and voting, and it's serious.
Yes.
And all these things is what this show is about.
And participation. We're asking you, the viewers, to participate, vote, make a decision,
Send Henry some love.
Yep.
He's down there in this bad, serious weather. They got some serious stuff going on down there.
Yep.
He wrote this song. If you listen to that song, he knows what's going on. And this was a long time ago. I went around with Henry and we played some serious music. God, that was great. I love that music. We went around and played music all over.
Yep.
I love that time.
And didn't we hear him at one of Dank the Bagman's festivals?
Gosh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I don't even remember, Pete, I just know that I ended up going around and we did tours and, festivals, like Pete was just saying, and it was great. I was playing.
Yeah.
I'm a drummer, and I was playing. And we was playing with Henry, and I went around, and we went from all around here and up into Washington and out here to the coast and all over. And that's what I know. We played, and we played, and we played.
Made beautiful music.
Man, I sure love you, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We played and we made beautiful music. And, I'd like to take this moment. Dear Lord, please be with Henry and watch over him and his family.
And everybody else,
yes,
too.
All of them, because they're going through some serious. Be with all of them and just protect them. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, cannabis is medicine. You don't have to smoke it to get the benefits of it. You can incorporate it in other forms with your butter, with your oils, your tinctures, and you feel the relief of the pain that you're suffering in many different ways. Things take time like medicine, but there's not the side effects that you would have from some of the pharmaceutical drugs that they're selling over the counter. You hear it at the last 10 seconds of the commercial. It may cause
cancer, or this problem, or that problem, or another problem, or this problem. Oh yeah, and in so many years, they're going to have all kinds of lawsuits if you're still alive. You know, but they'll end up saying, well, if you or somebody you know had this, you know, it's just terrible. We're trying to allow people to use something that's good. And we're just trying to give information and education. And that's what we're talking about. You know? Oh yeah, and Henry. And we're talking about Henry. Because Henry Turner is singing about it. And we're just trying to say, send Henry some love. You know, and we're talking about, you know, some good education, and talk to some people you know, and educate your friends and your family, because that's what we do. And we've been doing it for a long time. And we changed some laws, and you got to talk to your senators and your congressmen, because that's what it takes. And voting time is coming up. You know, you see Trump has been really causing some serious issues. You know, people need to think about what's going on in our society right now. You know, people been talking about what's going on. You know, it's a good thing. Talk about it. You know, it takes
communication.
That's what it takes.
Participation. We need to change for the better of the law.
That's what it takes, is communication. Because it's time. You know, this pandemic has caused a lot of problems, and cannabis is good medicine. You know, do you have some problems? Have you had some conditions, and you know cannabis has helped? You know, why don't you send us, you know, there's the emails, you know, send Perry. Perry set up all these, he's set them up everywhere, in this state, in other states and countries.
Yes.
You know, that's what we do, you know. And Pete, we've tried to do it, and oh yeah, Henry is down there, and he's had so much good, his music is so good.
Oh, that's his life.
Yeah, music is good, because we sing about it. When you sing, you notice it brings something out in you. You know, your heart is joyous. If you start singing, you'll notice. When you start singing, you feel so good. Try it. When you start singing, you feel good.
Even if you say thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Thank you much for watching this program.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll be back at the studio, and you can phone in and talk to us personally.
Oh yeah. Thank you, CCTV.
Yep.
Well, because CCTV has been with us a long time, and I personally want to say thank you. You know, if it wasn't for them, because Perry and I went around and we talked to, I don't know, it was a handful of people around Salem, and they laughed at us because, see, we were around the state, and we had to talk to a lot of people to get all the people to sign, to get us to be able to change the laws to make it happen. And you know what, when we did this, it was hard to be able to do this, and now we're doing it. Look how long we've been doing it, and now we're here being able to do a show and talk to people.
And you see how the greedy people had messed up the medical side of the program. We helped the regular people out when they needed cannabis. Here. Now you don't see any medical dispensaries because, hey, we can make an evil dollar from this.
Right. Well, because we want patients to be able to have medicine. You know, if anybody wants to help patients, let us know, because we're trying to help patients. That's what we do. We help patients. Patients need help, and it's good medicine. because patients need medicine every day. You know, we've done a lot for patients. Pete's done a lot for patients. I know a few other patients that have helped patients. You know, gardens help patients, and that's what it takes.
Yes.
And, you know, there are a lot of patients in our state, and they use a lot of medicine. And, you know, like Pete was saying, it just don't get smoked. It gets ate, it gets rubbed on, it's getting drank. You know, there's a lot of other ways. You know, we've been using it for a while now, and there's other ways that it's getting used that I don't even know, that people are telling me about all the time. And I'm really getting educated myself all the time. And oh yeah, there's a few other things that are going on that I would like to talk about, because people are calling me. We're getting taken advantage of. Pete, during this this pandemic, there's patients getting taken advantage of that I'm not very happy about. Well,
it's a shame.
Yes.
And things happen, and hopefully we could do things that are right and helpful to
come
other
together.
people.
Patients, come together. Please don't go out and think you're by yourself. Come together. Give us a call. Give us an email. Don't think you're by yourself. You know, the Mercy Center, even though you don't got a place to go to, you can give us an email, please. You know, Perry might not be able to get a response right to you immediately, but we'll get to you. You know, that's the thing. You know, there's a lot of things going on, but please don't think you're by yourself, you know.
But use your own smoking devices. Use your own lighter. Please be safe and smart. This is a deadly virus that's going around. It's not any worse than the flu, but this one kills a few people.
Well, it is serious, and everybody knows that it is serious, and we'd like to know that cannabis is about the strength of the virus. We know that cannabis helps people, and it strengthens all their organs and their blood, and it does a lot of good for them. And we're trying to help people get educated, and that's what we're trying to do with the show. And we're trying to help people use your own smoking, use your own, you know, keep your, you know,
social distancing also, unless you're close family.
well, and we're trying to tell everybody, you know, you want to follow all the guidelines. And if you see somebody in your family or your friends and they're not doing the guidelines, you need to talk to them about it and try and be, you know, don't be mean about it. Talk to them and be nice. You know, educate them. You
There's right and a wrong way to do things.
Educate them properly. You know, these are the things we're trying to teach. Education is a good thing. You know, back to your mask. You know, that's what masks are for. You want to teach about your mask.
Or cough into your elbow, away from a person.
Right.
Also.
That's just good sense.
Common.
Washing your hands, making sure all of these things get done. You know, but we were doing that before the virus. You know, those were common sense.
Yes.
You know?
Well, before the virus, we got to share a joint with several people.
Right, that's true too. You know, there are a lot of things that people don't understand that we have to do today that were common sense before, that, you know, we knew that we're not getting done before the virus, that today are deadly. That we know that, you know, are very serious today, that people weren't even paying no attention to, that today they really better pay attention to, you know. And voting, people need to take very good attention and be talking about, hey, what's going on with their senators and their legislators, and hey, who's voting? You know?
Talk to your neighbors about the issues in the neighborhood or in your community. And if you can, make it down to the City Hall meetings and hopefully you be enlightened.
Right.
But it all depends on you and your participation. Hey, I was in a serious motorcycle accident where I was in a coma for 3 weeks, in the hospital for several months, home restriction. I had to carry a half a gallon of water to straighten my arm out because I broke in it between the two things. And I smoked cannabis before the accident, and now I get to grow the best cannabis in the valley. Hey, I hope you're watching my garden when it comes on CCTV. I'm showing you the easiest and the safest way and natural way to grow the best cannabis to help you out.
And we want people to share it.
Well, we're back from our safety meeting. Hope you didn't miss us.
Well, the main thing is, that we are able to know that Henry Turner is in our thoughts and prayers.
Hear, hear. And you could get in touch with him on his website and hear his beautiful music also, I believe.
Well, that's the main thing, is that he's in our prayers and we're thinking of him, and at the start of our show is his music.
Yep. Modern medication. This does not work for me.
Well, and it's always been there, and we just love his music. And that's what I was thinking about this morning when I woke up, because I got his t-shirt. That's what I sleep with, is his t-shirt. That's my night shirt, is, from when we went on that tour.
Yeah.
And I got to get a new shirt. It's about wore out. And as I say that, I think, God, I bet his shirts are all wore out. We got to get new shirts. Excuse me, I'm getting lost. Everybody, we all got problems right now. We do. We got to focus. This is a pandemic. He's got problems. He's got things. I just pray for everybody and all the problems. Pete, there's a lot of things going on in the world around,
And cannabis can help and it can hurt you. Use it wisely. Use it where you feel the benefits of it and the benefits of your neighbors from the use of the cannabis and association.
That's the thing, you don't have to just smoke it. You can eat it. You can rub it on. That's the thing. You can bake with it. You can put it in a jar and put it in the oil and drink it. I got rid of my psoriasis. I got psoriasis really bad. I got it, all over my legs. I had it from my ankles to my thighs, solid. Plaque. They call it plaque psoriasis, and it was solid. If anybody knows what it is, it's like a scab. It's solid. Now you see I have skin.
You don't even notice it on you.
Yeah, nobody even noticed I got skin where I used to have solid, psoriasis. That's what's funny. Where I used to have psoriasis, now I got skin. And it's all because of cannabis. I have blessings. I am very thankful for cannabis.
Yeah. So remember, my friends, when the ballot comes to your mailbox, fill it out. Talk to your neighbors before filling it out and be on the same side. And vote smart.
Well, yeah, and talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, because people are talking about one way, about how cannabis is not good and how you can't do this, you can't do that.
The propaganda.
Yeah, you know, and it ain't right. And that's why I work so hard about cannabis, because it ain't true. You know, I have seizures, I do all of these, you know, and Pete, you know, and that's why I'm trying to talk with everybody on these shows.
This is why the show is going on, because CCTV are
They know
community
TV
yeah.
is very good. And they understand that if we don't do these kind of shows and get it out, the information to our community, nobody will ever get this information. The information wouldn't get in, you know, everybody should be sending emails to people at the TV station and letting them know, thank you. You know, if we didn't get this information, we would never get, you guys wouldn't get this information. That's what's so important.
Yep.
You know, and we've been doing this, thank you, Ellen, because this has been going on, gosh, 2002?
Yeah. So, my friends, we have to close out the show tonight. Thanks for Sonny for being here. Perry's on family business like again.
Thank you, Pete.
And thank you, Dr. Lebec.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for Dank the Bagman, who has the show down in Eugene.
Yep.
And Shauna.
So many. There's so many people that we have to thank.
Yep,
You know?
yep. It's, but we need your help like you can help everybody else. Vote, be smart about it, be safe this time of the year. Hopefully this virus will pass soon, but it doesn't look like it. So be sanitized.
Well, and remember, stay and keep all of these things that everybody's talking about, you know, all the things that everybody's talking about, Pete, you know, they know that they need to pay attention.
Oh, the people in the hospital.
Yes.
Talk to your children. Talk to your doctors
Thank you.
about.
The doctors are taking so many, you know, thank you, doctors, and all the hospital staff, you know. Please, thank you. Thank you so much. So much.
When you're with people that you don't know, mask up or have your mask on. Be prepared.
Thank you to the doctors, and you know, they put up with so much.
Yep.
And I've had the doctors take care of me for so long. You know, I'm so blessed. You know, I just want to say thank you. And we are so lucky, you know. Look where we're at. We have so many blessings, you know, and cannabis is good medicine. You
Thank you, my friends. I'm going to leave you with a good shotgun.
Thank you.
You want to say anything before I turn it off, Glenn?
Yes, good night.
Good night. God bless you all, every single one of you.